Good morning. Welcome to my dream journal. I'm gonna do this whenever I remember my dreams because I remember them often. In this one, I was best friends with Taylor Swift for a solid 5 minutes. Okay, so it starts off with we're somewhere and she's there. And there's this place called Rocket Hall. I don't even know if that exists. But it was this girl's birthday, who was around my age. And Taylor was like, okay, we're gonna go here. Like, you've never been, let's go. And she let me and my husband come along. So we're going. We go to Rocket Hall. And before we could even get the tour, she starts throwing up. Taylor starts throwing up. And she's like really nauseous. She's not feeling good. And so I start rummaging through my bag. And it's like Mary Poppins full of random stuff I don't need. But I had Zofran. And so I give her the Zofran. She takes 2, drops 1, so I put it back in the container. She wasn't judgmental at all. But it's really funny because I actually do have Zofran, but I'm allergic to it. Like, I get a rash. Anyways, but give her the Zofran, and she was like super thankful. And so we went on our little tour, and she was like, you know what, I'm coming over to your house and we're gonna have dinner. I was like, okay, like what do you want? And she's like, Oreos. Okay, we'll get Oreos, that's fine. So we ended up going our separate ways because she had things to do because, you know, she's Taylor Swift and I'm home, and I'm in the process of editing a video that is a meme video for my father-in-law, for my brother-in-law to wear on a t-shirt. And so in my dream, videos were on t-shirts, okay? I know. But it was like this meme message thread, and it had sound coming out of the t-shirt. So if anyone makes those, let me know. I have an idea. And we're trying to optimize the sound. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm a professional. Give me a second. I'll optimize the sound. So I'm working on that, and I'm like, oh shit, I have to reach out to Taylor and be like, when are you coming over? So I have her number somehow. She didn't give it to me. I'm pretty sure it was a fake number because I messaged her on that, and then I also messaged her on Instagram just to kind of be like, hey, like, are you still gonna come over? Do you still want Oreos for dinner? And she ended up following me back on Instagram, and when I tell you, my world changed, and I ended up being shot into this, like, my dream like morphed into this studio type area, and she had these cutest little gift bags for people she followed back on Instagram, and they had like this big card that was like, you're part of my fan club, you're a part of my, you know, best friends list, and it had like these little necklaces, like these little cute charms that are hearts, and it had bags that she had hand painted and decorated, and also like little papers with hand painted quotes on it. It was so cute. It was so precious. Anyways, so I'm like thrilled. I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? So I'm like telling my mom, and I'm like, Mom, look. And I'm like knitting at this point, which Taylor and I talked about knitting because she's like very crafty, and I'm like knitting, and I was like, okay, well, for some reason it morphed into a blanket, but I was supposed to show my stepdad that she followed me on Instagram because he's like a super big fan of her too. And my mom and I get into a little spat because she's like, tell him now, don't tell him now. It was just very confusing. I don't know. And because I'm dramatic, I said, well, I'm driving over to her right now, and what if I wreck and then I can't tell anybody about this? Priorities, right? Anyways, I'm driving over there, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I gotta tell my husband, like, this is amazing, best day of my life. I'm gonna go pick up Taylor so we can have Oreos for dinner, whatever. And then I woke up, and I didn't get to tell my husband. I didn't get to tell my stepdad. We didn't get to have dinner together. I woke up and none of it was true. And you know what? That's okay, because I've been out of work. I don't really have money to buy Oreos for dinner, but I wasn't gonna tell her that. Anyways, welcome to my dream journal. There will be more because melatonin messes me up. Goodbye.